Hello there, fellow dog lovers, and welcome. Today, we are going to dive deep into some of the most common and, let's be honest, sometimes really weird behaviors our dogs show us. So in this explainer, we're going to decode some of those fascinating dog behaviors to help you finally understand what's going on in their heads.
I mean, have you ever watched your dog spin and spin in circles before finally flopping down for a nap and just wondered, what on earth was that all about? Or maybe you've been on the receiving end of that intense, unblinking stare, and come on, who hasn't seen that sudden, wild burst of energy we all call the zoomies? Well, these are the exact canine mysteries we're solving today.
We are about to decode the secret language of dogs, everything from their ancient instincts to their modern-day quirks. And hey, if you want to become an expert in understanding your best friend, this is the perfect time to go ahead and subscribe to the Love Dogs channel for more insights just like these.
Okay, let's jump right in. Our first section is all about those ancient instincts that are still driving our modern pups. You might be really surprised to learn just how much of your dog's daily routine is a direct link to their wild wolf ancestors.
So what exactly is an instinct? Well, as you can see here, these are basically hardwired behaviors. They're passed down from their ancestors, all for the sake of survival. And what's so amazing is that these ancient survival skills haven't gone anywhere, even in our comfy, cozy living rooms.
This slide right here draws such a fantastic direct line from the wild straight to your home. Think about it. A wolf buried extra food to survive a harsh winter. Your pup buries their favorite toy in the couch cushions. A wolf shook its prey during a hunt. Your dog fiercely shakes that squeaky toy. And this really shows the connection. Wolves slept together for pack protection, and when your dog sleeps with his back to you, that's a sign of ultimate trust and protection.
Okay, so let's use that idea to look at one of the most common behaviors you've probably seen 1,000 times, the pre-sleep spin. It's not just some random nightly ritual. It's a deeply ingrained survival check.
This little nightly dance actually serves three distinct purposes. First, they're kind of stomping down the grass, a behavior their ancestors used to clear out the area and scare off any hidden snakes or bugs. Second, their paw pads release a unique scent, which marks that spot as their own. And third, they are positioning themselves to catch the wind, which let them smell any potential predators that might be approaching.
And that's the truly amazing part. Every single time your dog does this, they are performing a thousands-year-old safety check. It's a behavior passed all the way down from their wild ancestors, and it's happening right there on your living room rug.
All right, let's move on to our second section, what your dog is saying. See, dogs are constantly communicating with us, and not just with barks and whines, but through a whole secret language of subtle actions. So let's decode it.
Now, while dogs are incredibly smart, their verbal skills do have some limits. On average, a dog can understand about 165 words, which is pretty impressive for sure, but it's not where their true communication genius really lies.
Where they truly shine is in reading us. In fact, studies show that dogs are better at interpreting human body language than even young children. They spent centuries right by our sides, becoming absolute experts at understanding our every move and every mood.
This slide is a great little cheat sheet for some of those signals. A sneeze during a rough play session? That's their way of saying, hey, we're just having fun here. That intense stare? They're trying to read you, to connect with you. When they put a paw on you, they're either asking for attention or, incredibly, showing you empathy. And a yawn? Well, it isn't always about being tired. It can also be a calming signal when they feel a little stressed out.
A huge key to their communication and information gathering is a piece of biological hardware that we just don't have, the Jacobson's organ. It's located in the roof of their mouth, and it allows them to essentially taste scents. This gives them an incredibly detailed picture of the world around them. This is exactly why when your dog is sniffing so intently, it's not just smelling. It's like they're reading a detailed social media profile. They can learn another dog's age, its health, even its mood, all from just a quick sniff. It's really their version of social networking.
So, this brings us to our final section, quirks, health, and habits. Here, we're going to try to distinguish between those funny, harmless behaviors and the ones that might signal it's time for a trip to the vet. This is all about knowing when weird is just weird and when it might be a warning.
First up, the zoomies. The official term is actually FRAPs, which stands for Frenetic Random Activity Periods. This is a completely normal and, let's face it, often hilarious way for dogs to release pent-up energy, stress, or just pure, unfiltered excitement. So what causes it? Well, common triggers include celebrating freedom,
especially after something they don't love, like a bath. It can also be a way to get rid of a smell they find offensive, like that floral shampoo you just used. And sometimes, it's just an explosion of pure happiness, like when you finally come home.
Okay, now for the really serious part. This table helps clarify when a behavior might be more than just a quirk. So a dog nibbling on grass occasionally, that's normal. Wolves do it too. But frantic, obsessive grass eating could signal a nutritional problem. Normal grooming is totally fine, but excessive paw licking or scooting their rear on the floor often points to irritation, allergies, or other issues. And while a puppy chasing its tail is cute, compulsive tail chasing in an adult dog can actually be a sign of anxiety or serious boredom.
The key takeaway here is that context and how often they do it really matters. Observing how they do things, the intensity, the repetition, is just as important as what they're doing. A sudden change in a normal habit is often your very first clue that something might be up.
So as we wrap up, let's just quickly summarize our 3 key takeaways. First, never forget that your dog's inner wolf is still a huge part of who they are. Second, they are always talking to you through their actions. You just have to learn the language. And finally, paying attention to their strange habits is crucial because they can be really important signals about their well-being.
So I'll leave you with this thought. Now that you know a little bit of the code, what do you think your dog is trying to tell you? That little sigh, that paw on your knee, that crazy post-bath zoomie, it all has a meaning.
And if you love decoding your dog's behavior with us today, make sure you subscribe to the Love Dogs channel. We have so many more insights to share to help you build an even stronger bond with your furry best friend. Thanks so much for watching.